Blue Square Bet South football once again. Perhaps a couple of weeks ago we wouldn't have been expecting it here, but it's the first home game of the season. First evening match, Truro City versus Havant and Waterlooville. I say we weren't expecting it a couple of weeks ago because we didn't know. The players decided to give in their notices. They were within perhaps minutes of walking out of the club because they'd had enough of not being paid on time. And rightly so, I don't blame them. If we were all working for a living, we'd need the money. But by some quirk of a move, we had the wages paid for July. That came with a dramatic twist from the chairman of Salisbury City. His company paid the money, and apparently we're told that hopefully they've got some sort of assurity that it will be coming at the appropriate time in each month. As it is, we've tried to interview Chairman Kevin Heaney, and he's told me that he's not well enough to be here at the game tonight, so we won't be hearing from Kevin. Mark Wilcott, the newly appointed CEO, will be here, but unfortunately, because of the situation, a little bit unknown even to him, we're not able to speak to Mark tonight, but he is assuring us that hopefully once he's got a bearing on where we're going, he will be happy to speak to all and everyone. So let's just concentrate on the game. That's what we're here for, and football is what it's all about, believe it or not, even though the crowd and the supporters are a little bit in the unknown and in the dark. But it's Havant and Waterlooville, the opponents tonight. They managed a 1-1 draw on Saturday in the opening Saturday of the season. That was a home game against Chelmsford City, and it was a 94th minute equaliser by striker Ollie Palmer that ensured they got at least a point. Meanwhile, up in Essex, Billericay were Truro's opponents, a long trip and for no points, unfortunately. Manager Lee Hodges apparently fairly content with the performance, but a bit of sloppy defending and a last-minute conceding of a goal meant that it was a long trip home for City. Tonight, well, we're blessed with, hopefully, the return of the injured Stuart Yetton and Andy Watkins, who both missed that game on Saturday. Unfortunately, we've still got longer-term injuries to Steve Adams and Marcus Martin and Martin Watts. Adams and Martin, we're hoping will be a few weeks. Watts might be a little bit longer, so we're a little bit in the unknown with that one. And Lee Hodges himself is suspended for the second game tonight, and he will be back available on Saturday. So that's Piran Films football, Truro City versus Havant and Waterlooville.
Going home with very strong legs, strong mind and an encouraged heart and body.
Good ball, Andy Watkins, and another shot from distance, this time on target. Masters having to go down to his left to save. Williams towards Moore. Watkins doing well to keep the ball in play. Moore heads it on towards the number 10, cuts inside with the shot, and there it is! First goal of the season for Andy Watkins. 17 minutes on the clock. Good play between Moore and the number 10, and Watkins cuts inside and gives the goalkeeper Clark Masters no chance whatsoever. Truro City 1, Havant and Waterlooville 0. Havant pushing forward the netty on the edge of the box. Fouled by Williams, wins a free kick. Of course, he probably remembered by most of the Truro City supporters who witnessed the same match last season against Havant when he won a penalty and then stepped up and put it in the net, but under pressure, no doubt. The work free kick, and it was a move which one assumes they worked on before tonight, but a shot from Steve Ramsey going well wide. He took
cuts inside, gets past Moore, then a little ball, square ball to Ramsey, hits the crossbar. Sandakan beaten on that occasion. Williams throw. Slipped out of his hand, but flicked on by Moore. Then the cross comes in, and it's a great shot by Watkins into that far corner, making the most of what looked to be almost a missed throw by Williams, but caught everyone out. Watkins first on the ball, turned, and then on the turn into the far corner. Truro 2-0 up after 4 minutes of the second half. Cook on the ball inside to Les Affle. Affle going at the defence, and a long shot, or long distance. Again, what, 30 yards? But always sailing over the goal, over the crossbar. Page's clearance, putting a bit of pressure on Aaron Pugh. Gets her first header back to Sandakan, but the substitute Ryan Moss making the most of perhaps a little bit of misunderstanding there. And the 17 minutes into the second half, Truro 2, Havant 1. Sandakan's long kick met by the Havant number 5. Arthur misses that one as Les Affle moving towards the box, and surely the referee's, yes he has, pointed to the penalty spot. The foul by Chris Arthur just inside the penalty area. Les Affle, the man he brought down, the Truro's number 9, and referee having no hesitation pointing to the spot. So midway through the second half here, and surely looks like the skipper Jake Ash, the man stepping forward to hopefully wrap this game up. Ash waits for the referee to blow his whistle, moves forward. No trouble whatsoever. Gives City that 2-goal margin lead again. 23 minutes into the second half, and Jake Ash, skipper at Truro City, makes it 3-1. It's Truro 3-1 as Truro made substitution in that time. Andy Watkins, the man off, and it's Stuart Yetton on for his 300th appearance for Truro City. A round of applause from the 390 attendants here tonight at Truro Road. And it'd be great if Yetts could get on the score sheet as well, as it's for the moment Havant moving forward. Bailey goes to have a shot in slid Yetton, and Yetton's first bit of action. Again, it's a 4-man wall. Unity with the effort over the wall. It hits the bar and goes in off the top of the crossbar, or the underside of the crossbar. And Havant still not giving up as yet. 25 minutes into the second half, 70 minutes on the clock, and it's Christian Unity who makes it 3-2 now. Then Williams looks up, long ball forward towards Yetton. Yetton brings it down with his thigh and then turns and shoots. But on his 300th appearance, it wasn't to be another goal for Truro's lively goal poacher. Taggart with the corner. Oh, and there's the equaliser. Ed Harris at that near post. Racing, in fact, towards the ball. He still believes Havant have got a chance of 3 points here, but it's certainly one at the moment. Into stoppage time, Ed Harris with the header from the corner. And that's now Truro City 3, Havant 3.